It's been 3 days, and I'm still not over Stranger Things 3. I'm Kennedy from Dynamic Reactions, and welcome to The Breakdown, where we break down our favorite pop culture content and geek out over it excessively. Young love, mystery, 80s synth music, friendship, and family. These are the words I'd use to describe Stranger Things if you asked me. The show was created by the Dumfries brothers and first started airing on Netflix on July 15th, 2016. And it just released its third season. And my reactions didn't record properly, so here I am breaking it down for you in Avatar 4. Aren't I adorable? Seriously, look at me. I'm so cute. I can't get over it. Wow. For those of you who don't know what Stranger Things is, but you've heard about it, because who hasn't at this point? Without spoiling things, I can honestly say the cast, children, and adults are exceptional, with beautiful writing and cinematography to match. And I could go on and on about that score for hours, but we don't have time for that, and we're approaching major spoilers. So, go binge watch, treat yourself, and come back and geek out with me. Bye! So, my beautiful nerds, we left off in Season 2 with the Mind Flayer creepily hovering over our kids from the upside down, clearly peeved, clearly saying this isn't over, and we open Season 3 in Russia? They're opening the door that 11 just closed. Typical human stuff, can never leave anything alone. But other than that, the first episode is pretty lax. We catch up with our kids, Dustin returning from camp with a girlfriend, feeling left out because Mike and Lucas are being little douchebags consumed by their girlfriends, Will desperately trying to get his childhood back throughout the season, and Mike and Lucas selfishly not taking that into account because girlfriends, and Mike and 11 making out. A lot. Nancy and Jonathan working at the local paper, and Nancy constantly being ostracized by her higher ups in ways that Jonathan will never truly understand. Billy, our neighborhood bully, working as a lifeguard at the pool and making the mom swoon. Ew, it was gross. Eventually, Dustin shows the party this huge radio he built to talk to his GF goals, while she doesn't pick up and no one believes she exists, which is a tad annoying because Dustin is adorable. And everyone ditches him after because, again, girls. And Dustin picks up our Russian message, which he decodes with my new favorite person, Robin and Steve. Billy becomes one of the flayed after ramming into a tree and getting dragged by the monster. But we'll talk about Darcy Montgomery in a minute because, wow. The pieces of character development that I enjoyed the most this season were, in fact, 11 and Billy. Nancy had her moments, as did Steve and everyone else, but those two stuck out to me the most. The mall montage scene was everything. Max helping Elle discover her style and her being a woman without Mike or Hopper telling her what they think it should be was amazing and powerful, as well as seeing her take charge and set boundaries in her and Mike's relationship, making Mike really think and reevaluate the way he treats her in their dynamic. Mike was looking at her and still seeing the scared child from season 1, but 11 is evolving into a strong young lady, and I think that's always been there. And by the end of the season, Mike sees that, and it's very beautiful, and it's great character development and beautiful acknowledgement that sometimes in romantic relationships you have to take time apart to grow. It was also really cool seeing Hopper step into the dad role. Hilarious, actually. Seeing him figure out how to handle being in a relationship was amazing with Mike and Elle. And seeing him ease up on Mike at the end was very special. Also, watching Joyce open her heart again, only to have it ripped out again. Nope, I'm not going there. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it today. No. Darcy Montgomery. I really didn't know what to think of him as an actor after season 2. He played the bully, he did his job, there wasn't much to be said. However, this season, he shined as our main villain. I kind of knew when Elle went into his head in the Flayed episode that they were going to give us a little bit of backstory concerning Billy. I wish they would have addressed why Billy had such a problem with Lucas in season 2, but details. The sauna scene, the final scene of this season, I'm gonna roll the footage because Darce explains it best.
Rehearsal that you guys get before those moments. There's a bunch in particular, but we'll dance around it for those that haven't seen everything.
Well, in particular, episode 4, there is a scene in a sauna, and that was shot over a whole week. Sean Levy directed those episodes, and I just come to a set with a whole bunch of crazy ideas and present them to him and the other cast members and sort of see what they take of it. But the shifts in that scene, any actor I think would be reading that, you kind of marvel at it and go, holy crap, like that's my dream, to have that kind of, I guess, shifts that he's having in that scene and what it ends up turning into. And you think that's a season ender cliffhanger, but it's only episode 4. And that's what's so exciting, and you get that breadth in between and building up to that redemptive moment at the end, which is probably the second part of my point, that final scene with Billy and 11, up until obviously the kids enter. I'm trying to dance around for anyone who hasn't seen it. That Millie and I just ran around that mall screaming until we cried. And like for, however old she is, 14 or whatever, she's just the emotional maturity for such a young human being is incredible. And I like to think that I bring absolutely every drop I've got in every moment I'm on set, whether it's 4 hours or 17 hours. And she does exactly the same. So that final scene was super emotional for us, and we both lost our voices and we don't even speak in the scene, but we were just screaming at each other, but I think it's important as well in these big moments, in these action moments, to remember, when you're working with someone, how fragile they are, not just emotionally, but she has such a tiny frame and she's under me, and you have to be like aware of all those sort of things. So from a technical point of view as well, it was hard because you are wanting to give everyone everything that you can. Like I was yelling so much at Sadie Max through that glass window that I headbutted and smashed through a plate glass window that wasn't supposed to smash.
That's not fair.
And all the kids are like, and their reactions, 2cam set up, and the kids are like, their reactions is like, because I think in the reverse, you have to give them everything that you can. So when it's not my coverage, when it's just your coverage, it's all the kids give you the same. So if I'm on camera doing my thing, Millie's behind camera weeping. You know what I mean? I think that's pretty special. I'll miss that for sure.
Is there, when you accidentally slam your head through a plate glass window, is there a moment where you go, holy crap, I just slammed my head through I better stay in the moment? Like, does it snap you out of it for a second, or does it actually push you deeper into that moment that you're performing?
I think in some respects, without sounding too actory, you know what I mean? I think it does, because you're like, I'm committed, I'm here, I'm for the 17 hours or whatever that I'm on set, every day that I'm set, you're getting everything, you're getting every drop of my passion, my essence, my being, everything. You've got all of me for those hours. And I think growing up as a kid, this is just a dream come true. So when the dream does come true, why not give it your all? This is what you've been working towards. This is what you want, right?
If that doesn't prove how amazing the cast and crew are, I don't know what does. Everyone improvised something, everyone gave their all, and that is what makes the show great. And as it is, Darce made us fall in love with Billy in those final seconds of his life, which was amazing. All in all, it was another wonderful, heartbreaking season. I still have so many questions. How will Elle deal with being without Hopper? Is Hopper in that Russian prison that we saw at the end credit scene? How long have the Russians known about the Upside Down? And they obviously know more than our Hawkins crew. What are they planning? Will Susie and Dustin ever meet in person? Will Joyce ever be happy? I mean, the Dumfer brothers have like 100-page document of the Upside Down, so it could go pretty much anywhere. Let me know what you think, and don't forget, as always, to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.
again. Don't know where.